Alright, watch this video when you're having a bad day. Like right now, if you had a bad day, if you're having a bad morning, if you started off the wrong way, this is the video you need to watch. Um, Honestly, I have no thoughts in my mind. As you as some people may that watch me, I know this channel is very new, but as some people watch me or may not watch me, they know that this channel is all about documentation. And documentations does not only mean document the good, but not document the bad. It doesn't only mean document myself hitting the workout, but it also means document myself when I'm having the worst freaking morning. And this is one of those mornings. This was a very, very, very crap morning. I did some pretty bad habits. I woke up, did my morning routine, but I woke up late. And I could make the excuse of just oh, the reason why I woke up late is because I came home late from university last night, right? I came home at 12 a.m. And no, it wasn't because of freaking partying. I was just hanging around with my friends, with one friend, and we're just talking and just doing random stuff like hitting muscle ups, or at least trying to learn muscle ups at 9:30 p.m. or something. And so I don't live near my university at all, so it took me a while to come home. Either way, I could make these excuses, but the fact that I still didn't wake up at 4:45 a.m., which I typically do, and I just told myself, you know what, I'm gonna give myself one of those nights where I just kind of sleep in and just have just sleep because it's healthy for me. Either way, woke up, did my morning routine, took my cold shower, journaled, did my thing, and then after my mini morning routine that I always do every single morning, I just didn't know what to do anymore. Like I had no structure in the day. I think I wrote this in my notes actually. I wrote that this morning I woke up with no structure at all. Literally, I woke up with nothing to look forward to. I felt this when you typically wake up and you feel this purpose, this oh, I need to sit at my desk and I got this finished to do, I got this to do, I got this to do. I had zero structure in the day today. Woke up, and when you have no purpose, there is a quote by Viktor Frankl where he said, "A man with no purpose distracts himself with pleasure." That's how the mind works. Our mind always chooses to go to the easiest path, something that feels the most comforting, something that gives the most dopamine. Our mind wants to go through dopamine that's the easiest to obtain, which is why discipline is such a valuable skill. So, either way, I woke up with no structure, nothing to look forward to. So, obviously, I ended up going into the easy habits. I ended up going into the task switching and random YouTube videos and in the morning. I made my coffee and whatever, but then I was just going all over the place. When you go from one browser to another website to another website to another website to another website, you're going from one video to another video. You're trying to choose the perfect video before you start your work. You're trying to choose for the perfect background noise before you do your work and all of this stuff. I even forgot that all of this was task switching. I was literally task switching like a madman. And if you guys don't know this, the more you task switch, one task switch. Let's say I'm making this video. Let's say I decide to start working on my essay or something. That task switch, my brain will need at least a minimum of 20 minutes to regain back focus. One task switch can destroy your focus for 20 minutes. And imagine how many times I was task switching. This is why you see people that end up scrolling on TikTok so much, they literally really can't focus. And even if they are focusing on school, let's just say there's some decent university students that do decent at university and they still scroll and they justify the scrolling because oh, I'm still getting good marks. But they're not fulfilling. They're okay with being mediocre. And these people that watch TikTok, they literally can't ever stay present. They can't stay focused. They can't sit at a desk and work. And I had a glimpse of that today. Even though I wasn't going on TikTok and overstimulating content in the beginning of my day, it was just random things I was going, and then I was just fed up. I was what am I doing? What the frick? I didn't even know what to record, what to do. I didn't have a task list. I had a task list, but it wasn't clear. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's been going on. I even wrote something in my notes, which is like I've even fallen off track with a lot of things in life. I've been falling off track with like commitments I've made with people. I've fallen off track with like for example, like in my school community, like I didn't even do our weekly call today. I didn't even show up for them, and I feel like a piece of crap. And then you get these thoughts of like, why do you deserve success? Like, how do you deserve success? Like how do you deserve to make this much money? Because it's almost like I'm so privileged that I'm so privileged, but yet I'm so taking so many things for granted, right? Like I've been given everything. I have a school community, and there's like 30 people, like 29 people, 28 people, not including me, 28 people inside the school community. There's people that are willing to learn. There's people that are, and this is all my responsibility. I'm taking all of this. But again, I want to document all of this on YouTube, which is why like this video is not planned. Like literally, because my YouTube videos aren't planned. The only planning I have for my YouTube videos are just ideas that I've gotten, and I just quickly write them down so I never forget them. But that's the only planning. Other than that, I just talk about what I'm going through. And I know like I could be one of those people that just kind of ignore this, like, oh, I'm not gonna make a YouTube video because I don't want to portray myself as like bad or imperfect or what. But today was a failure. And in fact, I think my entire week was not up to par with how I should be operating based off the life I want to live. I don't know, but there's just so much mental real estate that just needs to be released. So many things that just needs to be released, but the only way, like for example, like one thing I've been dealing with is just not replying to people's DMs. Like my cousin from back home, we talk here and there, and the last time I didn't even open his DM, and last time he DM'd me was Wednesday. And I know like it's not these are not that big of a deal things, but it just like it destroys, like it slowly destroys your reputation, right? It kind of slowly destroys your self image. It destroys how people see you. Forget self image, public perception. Again, I know as people we shouldn't really care about what people think, but we need to have. Do you not think you should have a good reputation? You think you just want to be a freaking retard in public, just going over like just doing random stuff? No, you want to be seen as a more mature man. You want to be seen as valuable. You want to be perceived as valuable. Obviously, you don't do it for them. You do it for yourself. You do it for your standard. Why am I this person who can't keep relationships with people? Why am I this person who isn't keeping his commitments? That's it's I feel guilty. Frick what people say. I feel guilty for not doing that. Especially because I'm on this mission to becoming my most capable self. I'm on this mission to not live a mediocre life, not be one of those men who doesn't give a crap about people, who doesn't give a crap about relationships, doesn't give a crap about it. Like, I don't want to be a mediocre man. I guess I can keep ranting on about myself the entire day and how talk about how bad I am. But I think what I need to be doing now is looking at my situation, looking at everything I'm going through, how I can't keep commitments, how I keep delaying my replies and not keeping in touch, and so much mental real estate and not paying attention to my school community. But then I also got university assignments and YouTube and gym. But these are not really many things. I could definitely control all of these things. And I was gonna say the way to do that is by creating a Notion structure. You know the app Notion where you can have like do anything on the app. I was gonna say like, oh yeah, we need to have like a Notion structure, but I think no. I need to fix my habits. I'm having all these problems. I need to be proactive, which is one of the lessons I'm learning from the recent book I'm studying. Right, I've been telling you guys. I'm just gonna become proactive. And how do I become proactive? I need to start making commitments to myself about all these things that I'm avoiding. I need to make real life structured plans that I have to go and do. I have to take the responsibility and put my ass into situations, bro. I have to be the one who's gonna wake up early so I don't miss my weekly calls on school, which never happened except today. I have to be the person who can apologize for his mistakes. I have to be the person who has a certain time where he replies to all of his messages. I have a person who keeps track of all the commitments he's made, and that comes from inner values, right? You know what they say, like a man must keep his word. Clearly, I am not acting in line with that. That is a commitment I need to make. A man must keep his word. I have to keep my word. How do I keep my word? By paying more attention to what I say. And number two, whatever commitments I have made with someone, I must honor it. And I must put it on a high thinking like pattern. Maybe I'm gonna put it down somewhere on my screen. I'm gonna have a reminder on my phone. I'm gonna tell like I need to really try to prioritize these things of my life. I'm gonna share the last lesson before I leave for today. On my school community, there's some people in the school community, like this young kid. Sorry, there's a freaking fly. It's this young kid, right? And pretty much, he doesn't join the weekly calls, and every single time like there's a reminder or something, or he's like, "Oh, bro, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting the weekly calls," and I'm just like in my head, I'm just like, you don't just keep forgetting every week. You don't keep forgetting these things every week. That's not possible. Okay, just I'd rather just be honest. Just be honest. It's because this is something that you're not committed to. If Ronaldo came up to you and told you, meet me at 6 a.m. tomorrow, best believe you will go, and I will go at 6 a.m. tomorrow, 5:57. I'll go 3 minutes earlier. If Ronaldo told me, why? I place such a high importance of that. I need to place that same high importance with this value. Replace Ronaldo with a man must keep his word. A man must honor his commitments. Otherwise, he's not really a man, is he? And that's embarrassing to live like. Speaking from experience. There is an idea of social hierarchy, not just hierarchy, but just social character ethics in humanity. What do I mean by that? Humans have an innate ability to tell a weak man, a mediocre man versus a high value man. Because humans operate on respect, especially women. So women are able to see and judge based off caliber of men. Now we're living in a world where everyone is trying to be freaking equal. We're living in a world where everyone needs to be equal. No, you can't be. No, there's always been a competition in humanity. There's always going to be the mediocre man and the high status man. There's always going to be. Again, I'm not talking about like people should not be oppressed, but I'm saying on an individualistic basis, like women will always choose the best man. There's standards. That's always been a thing in humanity. There's some standards that some men live by that other men can't do, which is why it puts them in a much higher place in society. So don't fall for this notion of like, oh, everyone is equal and everyone is like everyone is equal in front of God, 100%. God will judge them based off their lives, and I'm not judging people, but I'm also saying humanity has this structure of high value men, mediocre men, low value men. It's always been like that. That's reality. I think it's for us to choose who we want to be. Because you will feel it. You will feel it. You will know when someone's stronger than you. You will know when someone's more confident and charismatic than you. Even if you like to convince yourself, it's like, oh, no, no, no. That guy, who cares if he's big in the gym? Who cares? Well, the gym is useless anyway, right? Wait till you get to a situation where you have to fight, you have to protect, or you have to do something that's physical. You will feel like you're weak, and you will know you are weak, and you will feel insecure. It's just we're living in a world where they're trying to make us believe that that no, it's all good. Just it's like the soft culture. No, just go back to the video games, man. Again, I'm not saying like video games like if you play and you're so jacked or whatever. I don't know, but like I'm saying like those people who just remotely play like 10 hours a day, 10 hours a day. I was gonna say what the 10 hours a day or like 7 hours or 5 hours a day. Like they just keep playing these video games. That's their life. That's that. Those are the people I'm speaking to. They want people just make their life the game. The same people who go against the gym and becoming a man and becoming masculine or becoming just a strong person in general, becoming their most capable self, as I say, the people that are against that, they're doing the exact same things in their video games. They play Fortnite, they play these games, and they're just the same thing. Like, oh yeah, I'm a level 100 on this game, so I'm the strongest player in this game. They do the same thing. They're just stuck in a virtual world. So, anyways, guys, I'm sorry. Like, I'm going on a freaking tangent. I'm done. This video should have been shorter, but the idea is, if you're having a bad day, if you're having a bad morning, take the responsibility, honor your values. If you list out all the bad things you're doing recently, don't be afraid, but take the action and turn those bad things into action based off you. Don't rely on other things. Don't rely on anyone else but God. Like, don't be like, oh yeah, this coffee is gonna make me productive. No, it's not the coffee. You have to be productive first. Don't say that me buying these shoes are gonna make me Ronaldo. No, you have to play like Ronaldo first. So honor yourself, honor your values, honor your actions. Make sure you prioritize your actions and prioritize God, obviously. And whatever situation you're going through, bad school marks, bad relationship with parents, friends, whoever, fix them with action. Take the responsibility, and you'll see how much changes. So I'm gonna take the action from this video. I'm gonna make sure that never happens again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Follow me on Instagram. If you want to DM me or something, um, I'll probably reply. Just if I see it, obviously. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you boys later. Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.